Have you ever wanted to go back in time to a time when Siege was spaghetti? There was something so peaceful about that time. Well, little gamer, you can go back. It's 2015 again. Here's what you're gonna wanna do first. You wanna go to your virus and threat protection. And then you want to turn off real-time protection. It's just so the file will get corrupted if you don't do this. So I recommend doing it, otherwise your game won't work. Next, you're gonna want to go to the throwback server. This will be linked in the description of my video. And then you're gonna want to go to the chat that says R6 downloader. And then you're gonna want to go down here and then click downloaders. And then once you do that, you should be brought to this page. Next, what you're gonna wanna do is you wanna do JVAV's downloader and then just click download. Now you should be brought to a GitHub page, and then you're just gonna wanna scroll down and then click this one, R6 downloader v7 .bat. You're gonna wanna go to your downloads and then click on it and then click run. And then once all the other stuff is done, you can enter your Steam username. Then you have to wait 10 seconds while it's just to make sure you like read this, but you know, I don't like that they did this, but whatever. Now you should be to this page. Now in the game downloader, you can click here, and then you can click what year you want the game, year 1. And then these are the seasons that came out year 1. So you can do Vanilla, Black Ice, Dustline, Skull Rain, Red Crow. And then it gives you how big they are too. Now, once you verify that your loader's working, you'll want to press the X here and close it real quick. And then in your downloads, you should grab the bat file and drag it into a folder. You can just name it old R6. It's very important that you do this so the file doesn't get corrupted and you won't have to turn off your antivirus every time. So let me show you what you need to do now. Get back to your virus and threat protection page, and you're gonna wanna go here again and then click manage settings and then scroll down, and you'll wanna go to add or remove exclusions, and you're gonna wanna click this down here and click yes. And then you'll want to add an exclusion folder, and then you'll want to go to your desktop and then old R6 select. And then once you find the file and you have the exclusion, you're good. All this does is it keeps your file from corrupting in the folder, and you shouldn't need to have the, like, you can turn this back on once you do this, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, so good luck. Now that you have it in this folder, you'll want to click into the folder, and then you're going to want to double click the R6 downloader again. Then click run. And then once you log in once, you won't need to do it again. I just had to do it again because I didn't have it in the folder, so the resources didn't save. And then next, you'll want to go to game downloader again. And I went to year 3, and I'm gonna do Parabellum because that's the current season that's going on right now. And then you'll need to type in the password for your Steam account. And then after you do this once, you shouldn't need to do it again. And then if you have Steam Guard, you can use that to confirm. And now it's downloading Parabellum. Okay, now that it's finally done, press any key. You just press a key. Then it's done. You got it downloaded. Now you can exit out of this. Now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go back to the throwback server, and then you're going to want to click on tool releases. Then you're going to want to scroll up, And then you should see R6 Liberator. You're going to want to click this and download it. Then you're going to want to minimize. And then you can go here, R6 Liberator. And then you're going to want to drag this here. Then you're going to want to go back to your Siege folder and then drag the R6 Liberator in your Siege folder. It's that way it doesn't get corrupted and it stays in your like exclusion folder. Now what you're going to want to do is go to your downloads and then you'll see your install right here. Parabellum for me. Okay, here's what you actually want to do next. Go to resources and then go to Helos loader and then copy all of this. Then go to the downloads folder, go to Parabellum or whatever you have downloaded and then click paste and then replace file destinations. Now you're gonna want to double click on Helos loader. Open it in Notepad. And then this should pop up once you open it. And this is where you can, you'll want to change your profile ID. This is where you can change your name in game and stuff. First, you're going to want to change your profile ID. Just put like random letters or numbers or whatever. This is so you don't overlap in the game when you're playing with your friends. And then username, you can type it to whatever you want. And then you'll just want to make sure you click save once you're done with that. And then you're going to want to close. Now, once you have Liberator open, it should look like this. This is all good to go. Now you're going to want to go to downloads and then your install. And then you're going to want to scroll down to launch r6.bat. Don't click the Rainbow Six exe. Just do launch r6.bat. Then you're going to double click. And now it's launching the game. Okay, now you're in the game, and then what Liberator allows you to do is you go to your operators over here. Say you pick like Ash. When you go to the skins for Ash and stuff, you get all the skins that were out in the season. So you can equip like Glacier. And to show you everything that works, you can click on multiplayer right here. And then make a custom game real quick. Local, create new playlist. You can just name it like whatever. And you can make a match and create as player. I accidentally reset my name, so my name's like this. And then also in Liberator, you can go to like game types, and if you really want to, you can play like terrace hunt and stuff, situations. And then this is like multiplayer. So basically like warm up is like TDM, so you can play TDM. Later in the video, I'll go over how to play with your friends in multiplayer and stuff like that. For now, we can just click start. And then I'll just show you that everything works.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
And here we are on Old House. Game looks beautiful. I'll give you a little run inside. It's the classic. Now I'm gonna show you guys how you can play multiplayer. What you're gonna want to do to play 10-mans is join the Renegades Old Siege 10-man server. We switch seasons and we do 5v5 games. And this is how you can play matches with random people and stuff. You're gonna want to go to Radman VPN. I'll have this linked in the description. And then you're just gonna want to click free download. And then download it. Double click. Yes. And then you should have this. This is how you're gonna play Old Siege 10-mans. You're gonna wanna either create a network or join a network. And this is also how you can play with your friends. And that's how you guys play Old Siege. Thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And thanks for watching.